And welcome to the Inclusive Data Hackathon. My name is Amita Patel, and I'm honored to be here with you today representing not one, but two inspirational organizations, Digital Page and Capgemini Financial Services, Insights and Data. Your host for the next few days, Digital Page, is a nonprofit based out of Charlotte, North Carolina. Our mission is to change the face of technology by supporting all of the underrepresented to become future design-minded leaders. We work with all ages, starting from middle school through executives to support their growth as well as help them succeed. Capgemini has over 340,000 employees represented in over 50 countries. They've been most recently recognized as one of the world's most ethical companies in 2022, and that's for the 10th year in a row. A Silver Award winner for Global Workplace Equality by Stonewall, and certified as a great place to work since 2021. Another thing that you're always going to hear in the virtual and in-person halls of Capgemini is to build the future you want. It's that mindset that brings these two organizations together, dedicating not only their time and resources, but access to their incredible leadership teams to support you. With that, I'm quickly going to introduce you to our first keynote speaker of the evening and let you hear firsthand exactly how they place their values on talent, leadership, and the impact of data on our industry as well as our clients. Our first speaker is Ramana, Bhandaru, Global Head of Financial Services, Insights and Data. Ramana has over 23 years of extensive experience in data management, big data, and analytics. He leads our banking capital markets teams and insurance teams to be strategic partners to our clients and build strategies leveraging data as the disruptive agent in digital transformation as well as analytics. Ramana, I hand it off to you.
Welcome everybody to Hackathon. I appreciate all of you participating and joining this event. Make it a big success. Us at Capgemini, we hold the social responsibility at heart. A big part of that is sustainability as well as inclusion. And this hackathon is representing that the most critical issue at our heart, which is the digital inclusion. When we belong to a practice which kind of works on the data and insights, and so merging that social responsibility with the skills we have makes me pretty excited and to be in front of you. We believe we call data as water, data as sunshine, but data can throw sunshine and a lot of issues. And we want to use the inclusion to invite all of you for the hackathon so that we teach you the skills of data science and manipulating the data to reach at credible insights. As at Capgemini, we have been working with our clients to give them business insights, and we have nurtured the talent straight from colleges and many people with underprivileged backgrounds. We have these programs running for many years, and our clients appreciate that. There's immense amount of talent in these communities, and we do not want to leave that talent behind. Hence, we have taken up this noble cause of combining the inclusion, combining the data with that talent, and build out insights which are useful for society. I hope you will enjoy this opportunity, learn few things, and work with us in future if you choose to. And I look forward for the results of this hackathon. Back to you, Amita.
Thank you, Ramana. So quickly going through this, our next keynote is the Global Head of Banking and Capital Markets for Insights and Data. He is also the executive sponsor for the Inclusive Data Hackathon. Arindam Choudhury is a hands-on leader excelling in conceptualizing, creating, advocating transformation solutions to his clients, as well as leveraging advances in AI, cloud, big data, and analytics technologies. He's got over 20 years of experience within this space. Arindam?
Thank you, Amita, and hey everyone. Very excited to be here today. Looking forward to the next 72 hours to this really exciting event, right? So I think Ramana talked a lot about, how we view data and how we value data, the influence that data can have on, on everything that we do, right? Especially for our clients in banking as well as clients in insurance. So we curated this event, really to get some ideas which are like more outside in, right? So when we look at a talent pool that has been assembled for this event, we are looking at a lot of young folks, and then we rely on the young folks to come up with a fresh perspective on things, right? So the topics that we have chosen, the challenges that we have chosen, and you'll come to know, and hopefully, Amit, I'm not spilling any beans, right? But there are four topics, right? One is more focused on the environment, sustainability, and governance, ESG. So, thinking of innovative solutions which drive more transparency into ESG. That's one. I think the second one is around automation. So, data drives a lot of actions that our clients take, right, on a day to day basis. So, how can you use AI and machine learning to drive more automation, especially when you look at the market right now, right? There's a lot of pressure on the market due to the inflation, the cost pressures in the industry. So, clients are going to look at cutting costs, optimizing their manual work using AI and machine learning. So, that's the second challenge around automation. The third one is around DeFi, or decentralized finance, right? I personally am very excited by what decentralized finance can bring. you know it, as the name says, right, it is taking away from the all the centralized kind of authorities which drive 90-95% of our business today, to more smaller outfits where more control is in the user's hand, right? So really looking for some innovative ideas in decentralized finance. And then the last topic, the most exciting one, right, which is also 100% aligned with the theme of this hackathon, the inclusive data hackathon, right, is how do you use data to be more inclusive in providing services to more clients, who kind of fall off the radar, right? So for example, banking for the unbanked or underbanked, insurance for the underinsured, uninsured. So those are some of the things that we are looking at. And it's going to be an exciting, like I said, 4 days. You'll have a lot of different sessions. You'll get to meet a lot of senior leaders from my team and Ramna's team, who's going to come in and share their experience with you. Please feel free to interact, ask questions, because we want you to take something away from it, away from this event. And we want you to think about Capgemini when you're looking at career options in the future, as well as we expect to take a lot from it, right? We expect to learn from you. We expect to be excited by the ideas that you'll bring to the table. So with that, I'm gonna turn it back to Amita to formally kick things off.
Thank you, Arindam. Okay, hackers, I hope you're excited. That was an amazing opportunity for us to just get that little bit of insight from the Capgemini leadership team. Now, I want to take a few minutes and walk you through why we've got Inclusive Data Hackathon, why we're putting together this amazing event, the time and effort that's gone into it. And then I will hand it off to Rashmili, Digital Pages Director of Operations, to walk you through the logistics and really share with you the details that I know you're all waiting for, which is those specific challenges and the problem statements. But a little bit about why, because I think it's really important for you to understand the importance that both Capgemini, FSIND, as well as Digital Page places on providing these types of opportunities. So we see the Inclusive Data Hackathon as your chance to grow. It's not only an opportunity to gain experience to build technical solutions that you can add to your portfolio, but it's an opportunity for you to enhance your technical skills, industry knowledge, as well as your leadership capabilities. Everyone here recognizes that growth is not linear. It doesn't always look the same, and you can't just learn about it by reading about it. You have to experience it in order to support that growth. And honestly, experiences equal mistakes. They're lessons learned and it's change. So that's what you're going to have when you walk away at the end of this hackathon. You're going to have an experience of your own, an opportunity to learn and make those mistakes. But at the same time, you're going to have an opportunity to learn from others' experiences through the interaction with a leadership team that's honest and is willing to share those experiences with you. They're going to tell you the good, the bad, and sometimes the ugly, all for the sole purpose of making sure you have this opportunity to grow from that conversation. So over the next 4 days, you're going to be part of a community of almost 300 individuals. We have close to 240 hackers across US and Canada. We have almost 60 Capgemini leaders, and we have partners from Ygreen, AWS, TigerGraph, and Timber AI all joining us over these next few days. And if you take advantage of everything that's being placed in your hands, That's going to be an unforgettable experience. That's over 43 hours of face time that we're giving you with this leadership team. All of these events are organized and designed to help you transfer your knowledge, your academic knowledge, into the professional setting while gaining strategic insights on how to best apply that knowledge, what steps you need to take to be successful before you even ever lift a finger to ensure that success is for yourself, for your teams, and for your clients. So I hope that at the end of this time, you're going to come to see and agree with me about these two amazing organizations, and that you might actually be interested and come to agree that Capgemini really is an amazing organization that you could grow with as well. Rashmili, if I can hand it off to you at this point to share details about the experience.
Sounds good. Thank you. All right. Hi, everyone. My name is Rashmili Vamula, and I'm the Director of Operations at Digital Page, like Amita mentioned. So we're so excited to kick this weekend's hackathon off, and a special thank you to our keynotes earlier for their insight and their commitment to our mission, which is the whole reason we get to do this at all. So I'm going to spend the next little bit going through the logistics for the weekend. There's a lot of important information here, so bear with us. And if you have any questions at any point, please utilize the Discord channels or the YouTube chat and to reach out to us, and one of our admins will answer your questions. All right, let me share my screen. Okay. First things first is the hackathon schedule. As alluded to earlier, we have 43 hours of leadership development programming to help you build valuable leadership skills as you step into the next stage of your career. So take advantage of everything that we have to offer, some key agenda highlights, leadership keynotes like the two we had earlier, but we have so many more coming up throughout the weekend. A panel discussion we're excited to see is the Trailblazing Women in Tech, so women leaders within their industry. An informational session about all things decentralized finance, which Arindam spoke to a little bit earlier. Strategic leadership panel discussion, which has 6 heavy hitters, also leaders within their industry. Lots of mock interviews and networking opportunities, and plenty of hands-on workshops with our technology partners, a few of which Amita mentioned earlier as well. These are just a few, and we have so much more, so keep an eye out for the whole schedule in Discord. All panels, keynotes, fireside chats, like the opening ceremony, will be live streamed to our YouTube channel, and any links associated will be shared on Discord as well. But workshops specifically will be hosted on Microsoft Teams so that you can interact with our workshop hosts. And like I mentioned, the full schedule with the event links and the post-hackathon recordings will be shared on Discord. So all that to say, make sure you're on Discord. Tracks and challenges. Arindam alluded to this a little bit earlier as well. So just to hone in on the problem statements as well as the names of the different tracks and challenges. First up is ESG, automation, decentralized finance, and inclusiveness. So I'll read the problem statements for each of the tracks. First up with ESG. Throughout the weekend, if you choose to do any of these challenges, this is the problem statement that you'll be focusing on. And we will also share a judging rubric with you so that you can pay attention to what the judges will look for. Help customers incorporate sustainability into their financial actions by promoting sustainable financial habits, empowering customers through a personalized ESG index, and giving customers the ability to track and recommend greener choices. If there are any pieces of these problem statements that you are unfamiliar with, again, please reach out to a Discord admin, or one of our many mentors who have volunteered their time for this weekend will be able to help you. The second track or challenge, automation. A customer is calling in about a late fee. Automatically detect this need by looking at customer records and advanced rep screen to where they can ask 1 or 2 questions to take an action and allow the customer to go on their way. Track 3, decentralized finance, or DeFi. Historically, the value of artwork is difficult to assess and therefore rarely can be used as collateral in securing a loan, such as to get a mortgage, to be used, you want to start an art lending business in the metaverse, etc. Let's say you own a sculpture made by a famous artist. You want to use it as a collateral to get a loan so that you can buy some crypto. But there are so many exchanges for crypto, and you want to be able to use the same piece of artwork as collateral at multiple exchanges. And the last challenge or track is inclusiveness. Financial services such as banking, insurance, financial literacy have long understood the need for inclusion to increase their customer base and meet their social responsibilities towards a fair and bias-free society. Between 15 and 34% of the population is underserved or unserved based on many studies. Delivering products and services at a reasonable cost with specific considerations regarding physical or digital access and easy to access or use tools with bias-free technology has been a focus of increasing access for the underserved and unserved segment. So those are the 4 challenges and the 4 corresponding problem statements. So while these are the problem statements that I'll be going over in the opening ceremony, what you will find in Discord are the other considerations and the actual task of that challenge. So again, keep an eye out in the Discord channels for additional information of what you will actually be building. Team formation. So team size, teams can consist of 1 to 4 people max. You can work solo with a partner with 3 or 4, but no more than 4. To make sure we know that you have a team and that you plan on building a solution, you are required to submit a Google form to identify everyone on your team and the track that you are focusing on. So if you need help finding a team or a partner, there's a separate form for that. So we do recommend finalizing your team and track by tonight so you can spend the rest of the weekend focusing on building your solution. All relevant forms will be shared on Discord. So to summarize on this slide, there are 2 forms. 1, to figure out if you need a team, and 2, once you finalize your team, please submit it so we know that we can get you scheduled for a solution presentation or challenge check-ins or connect you with a mentor if you need help. Mentors and guidance. I did mention mentors. So mentors will be available during scheduled challenge check-ins. We have some sessions on Friday and some on Saturday. They will be able to help you and your team brainstorm or flesh out any of your ideas. And they are folks within the industry doing this exact work. So take advantage of these folks. You have to sign up for these challenge check-ins. This is your one-on-one time for guidance during the development phase of the hackathon. In order to sign up for a challenge check-in slot, please log into your account on inclusivedatahackathon.com. This will not be on Discord. You will have to sign in to your account and register for a slot. All right, getting to solution completion already. This is for Sunday. So please remember that projects must be created and complete during the hackathon itself, starting tonight all the way through Sunday afternoon. Any projects found to be started prior to tonight will be disqualified. All of your submissions are due by Sunday, July 24th by 11:30 a.m. EST, and you have to submit them onto DevPost. This is a link that we'll share again in Discord, but for now, it's inclusivedata.devpost.com. In addition to submitting it, you and your team will be actually presenting your solution, final project, live to a panel of judges. There will be 3 to 4 judges, and they will be available on Sunday right after you submit during a scheduled 20-minute time slot. So this is why you're spending the time, and make sure you book that time slot now. If you decide to build a solution, go ahead and book that time slot now. There's only 1 slot per team that is required, so decide on a time, and we'll get that scheduled for you. You also have to go into your account on the website, inclusivedataHackathon.com, to register for a slot. So any of these challenge check-ins or solution completion or even the mock interviews, you have to go into inclusivedataHackathon.com into your account to sign up for them. Judging. So judges will review each project and presentation based on a challenge rubric, which I mentioned earlier as I was going through the challenges. We will also share that rubric with you so you can focus on those primary pieces. They will not be involved in mentoring, so they can keep their bias at bay. So we have separate volunteers specifically to mentor and network with, and specific volunteers to judge. Each submission will be scored on 4 criteria: idea, effectiveness, technical expertise, and presentation. The rubric breaks down all 4 of these into different point values. You can get the most points in each criteria category by making sure your solution is focused on the challenge's problem statement, which I shared earlier, It is realistic, detailed, and would positively impact the customer service, and make sure it addresses all of the considerations with well-defined logistics and explanations. These are the key points that will get you the most points, but of course, again, the rubric has additional details about what you need to do to make sure you score the highest. Just a quick snapshot of our judges. We have volunteers from all over, particularly from Capgemini, as they are our corporate sponsor, but these are folks who are doing amazing work within their space. They're also global leaders, and they are volunteering their invaluable time to be able to develop the next generation of leaders, especially in spaces like the ones we have as challenges: ESG, automation, DeFi, and inclusiveness. So just a quick snapshot of the folks who volunteered their time for Sunday. You will meet with them on Sunday when you schedule your time slot, and they're looking to potentially have you join their teams. Prize packages, probably the slide you've all been waiting for. So this is just, again, a quick snapshot of the main packages that we'll be offering. More details to come throughout the weekend. But the winning teams, 4 winning teams for all of the challenges, 1 winner for each track, they have a combined package of Oxygen 365 backpack or the Oculus Quest. Every team member on that winning team gets to choose these items. They also get a 1-year premium subscription to Harvard Business Review and a one-on-one spotlight lunch, lunches on us, with an industry executive. So this is the main prize package for all of the challenges, but there's plenty of other opportunities to win many other prizes throughout the weekend as you get acquainted with the activities and the events, and as you engage with these workshop hosts and these panel leaders. There's additional opportunities to win more spotlight lunches, lunch again on us with different industry executives. We have book and workbook giveaways, specifically Start With Why, Amazon gift cards, and so much more. So hope you're ready. And finally, to wrap it up, please remember, take advantage of this weekend to learn and network, especially with the folks who are industry leaders and do want to see you succeed. Please utilize the Discord server channels for anything and everything throughout the weekend. If you have any questions, make sure to reach out to one of the digital page admins. So the purpose of this event, in addition to what Amita mentioned earlier, it's also to find a community and create connections. And we are available throughout the whole weekend to guide you. So do not worry, just focus on your solutions and getting the most of this weekend. And of course, obviously, have fun. So happy hacking. Amita, back to you.
Of course, I did the typical. Stayed on mute. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Rashmili. And I hope everyone got the information that you were looking for. You have a good grasp on the experience that you should be getting this weekend, and that you're comfortable with the challenge that you should be working on. Just to reiterate, honestly, take advantage of all of the opportunities here. These leaders are putting time out of their really busy schedules to support you and your growth. So if you're confused or concerned, get onto the Inclusive Data Hackathon website, schedule the time for one-on-one mock interviews. This is going to help you when you're actually out in the job market. Your challenge check-ins are your chance to get that technical mentorship specific to the challenge solution you're looking to create. And then, of course, the opportunity to schedule time for your solutions presentations. And of course, as Rashmili mentioned, the digital page administrative team is on Discord, available to answer and help guide you throughout the event. Find your teams, spend tonight, take that time, get those teams organized and figure out what you want to start working on. The quicker you do, the more time you're going to have to take advantage of all of the other events and programming we have available. So tomorrow, we do have challenge check-ins starting, as well as the mock interviews, but our programming starts at 9 a.m. So join us. We have Wallace Chan, head of our DeFi team, joining us to just share with you a little bit about her insights on what decentralized finance is. And if you're unsure or you think that that's something that you might want to pursue, I highly recommend you joining on that. We also have 2 in-depth technical workshops for you. TigerGraph as well as AWS are going to be joining us to work with you and give you some hands-on opportunities to learn those technologies. And then we go in with a keynote speech with our head of delivery at Capgemini, as well as 2 panel discussions with some amazing speakers. So stay on board, keep an eye out on the Discord channel where all of these links and times are going to be posted, and we will connect with you soon. Take care, everybody.